Good morning. I think I got my dates wrong. Yes, I think I did. I think I set the event for the 27th of May. So hopefully there'll be some people showing up this morning. Oh my gosh, that is such a Michelle thing to do. Anyway, let's see how I make it live on Instagram because I really don't know what I'm doing. How? Oh, it says I'm live. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Whatever, Trevor. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. It says if we're having trouble streaming to Instagram, if you ended on Instagram, this is expected. Try new Instagram. Bug at Instagram. You know what? Too late. Hi, Stuart. Good morning. How are you? I'm hoping that I can distract you for the next hour or so and make all that waiting that you're doing a little easier on you, even if it's just for a little bit. So today I've got a few songs that I'm going to do that I am going to do in regards to this upcoming show that I have on this Sunday the 26th of May, and I'm going to do some of the songs from that, and I'm that way I'm working through my set list. That I have put a lot of time and effort and energy into. I've been tagging all of my songs in terms of their themes and their tempo and all of the things so that I can actually see visually the flow of the show, because I used to do it with post-it notes, and I'd get all the different kind of, if it was a happy song, it'd be yellow, and if it was a sad song, it'd be blue, that kind of thing. And then I'd get all these post-it notes and I'd put them out in order of the songs, and then I'd discover I'd had too many blue post-it notes together and I'd have to break it up, that kind of thing. So it's just another way of doing that doesn't require me doing the whole post-it notes all over the floor thing from scratch every time I do it. I'll actually be able to kind of save my set list and tweak it easily and with good visually. Anyway, moving on. So I just first off, a huge shout out to my new patrons that joined this month. There's a couple that joined, and thank you for that. It was my birthday at the end of April, and I did ask that if anybody wanted to give me a present of any description, that they decided to become a paid patron of mine, and I have had a couple of people join, and it really, really does make a difference. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart for those of you who are already patrons and my new patrons. Let's get on with it, shall we? I'll sing a couple of songs. I've done enough talking for now. And good morning, Marcel. How are you? And first cab off the rank this morning is a song that I wrote called Dream. And I wrote this when I was single, and when I wasn't sure about finding someone new, and also about online dating. There's a little bit of a reference there, you'll see, the turning a page reference is about kind of just flipping through the dating apps. And yeah, I'm gonna let the song do the rest of it. This is called The Bird. No, it's not. It's called Dream. Oh my god, this morning, seriously, I'm on fire. Here we go. It can be hard to see through my skin armor is heavy when you're out on a limb, but difficulty is a thing we don't need at this age, so we keep passing through like turning a page. What I'd give for a night to lay in the arms of a lover, to be held safe and warm, knowing I am adored. Not a chance, that ain't happening, but I can close my eyes and dream. I got a life, I've chosen my own. It came at the price of being alone, and intimacy is a thing I don't need at this stage. So I'm telling myself a bird's safe in its cage. What I'd give for the chance to be held close and dance with a lover, to be touched by a man with love in his hands. Not a hope, it ain't happening, but I can close my eyes and dream. But I can close my eyes and dream. Like a bird in the wind, fish in the sea, a breeze through a tree. I can dream, I can dream. There you go. Chrislyn, hello, how are you? You know, every time I say your name pop up anywhere, I'm like, breakfast. I'm totally Pavlov dogs, like myself, when it comes to you. I always think of that when I used to text you first thing in the morning. Chrislyn and I did the voice together, and I haven't had breakfast yet either. Like, seriously. Yeah, so when we did the voice, and we stayed at this hotel in Sydney, and every morning I'd be just like, breakfast, question mark. Oh dear. Okay, next song that I'm going to do is a song that I wrote called Running Away. Now, Running Away is a song that I wrote about, I mean, it's such a shame you're in frickin' Western Australia. Are you still over there? Running Away is a song that I wrote about leaving home. I left home at 15, and it was an arduous journey, let's say that for now, but this was the song that I wrote about that time in my life, and I'm going to sing it for you now. But before I do sing it, right, I really think I need to I think I need to share this live stream because I don't think that, I think I buggered up the dates. Like I think I told everybody that was the next Monday instead of today, because that's just how special I am, and it's just the kind of thing that I do. So let's see if I can figure out how to share this. And while you're here, if you haven't said hello to me in the comments, please do. I like to know who I'm talking to and who's singing. Maureen, hi. Yeah, how good is it? How good is music? Let's make sure that this is actually live somewhere. And my whole thing lights up live, and we'll give it a share, shall we? And if you want to give it a share, that'd be amazing as well. Live streaming now, and a little lover. Yep, that's good. I like that. And let's pop it up somewhere. I don't know. Where are we gonna put it? Let's live streaming. Why does it do that? I write it and then it disappears every time. Okay, here we go. Let's put it there. Let's go there. Let's go there. And I'll just do a couple of little shares, and then what I'll do is I'll leave that there and I'll share it again in a minute. Good morning, Nicole from East Gippsland. I love it when people tell me where they're from. Just especially because yeah, you just never know. Like, that's one of the exciting things about the internet, is that you can just reach people all over the world. All right, here we go. This is Running Away. I did intro that already, but this is my song. It's also it's the first track on my acoustic album, All the Mountains I Must Climb. Here we go. Got my money in my back pocket. Looks like it's starting to rain. I've got my ticket, I'm going one way. Got my bags and I'm boarding a train. Oh, you couldn't hurt me anymore if you tried to. Well, I'm so tired, I'm scared of sleeping. I'm on every prescription drug I can find. It hurts so much that I wanna forget, but memories keep burning my eyes. Oh, you couldn't hurt me anymore if you tried to. But I don't think I can stand and face this pain, so I'm running away. Yeah, running away. Yeah. And you can't tie me down no longer. I refuse to live in fear. Your hold grows weak as I grow stronger. I'm getting the hell away from here. couldn't hurt me anymore if you tried to. I'm running away, running away, oh, I've only just begun to breathe. I'm running scared, but at least I'm free. There's just too many memories in this place, so I'm running away. I'm running away. Yeah. Every time I sing that, it reminds me, obviously, of that time in my life. And while I would say it's a, you know, I look back at 15 and I see 15-year-olds now and I'm like, God, they're babies. They're babies. How on earth did I survive? How did I how did I survive that? And hello, Sandra. Thank you, Stuart. And it's just one of those things. So one of the things that I kind of really took away from that is I left home with a backpack. And I think it had a can of Impulse deodorant, or at the time there was this like deodorant that was very strawberry scented. I don't think it was Impulse. Oh, I think it was a special Impulse brand, and it was strawberries. And I had the black dress that I was wearing, and I think that was about it. I think I might have had my wallet and some deodorant. I don't even think I had a jumper. And the thing that I take away from that now, as a fully fledged grown up, God, is that, you know, if I could do that at 15, if I could leave home at 15 and start from scratch and build my life from scratch, then it doesn't matter what happens moving forward. You know, if, like, when I got divorced, when other times in my life have happened where I've had to start from scratch all over again, I can take a lot of strength from the fact that 15-year-old me could do it. So if I could do that at 15, you know, you could do that at this point in your life, wherever you're at, if you find that you are having to build. So that's just something I'd like to share. All right, thanks, Stuart. Thank you very much. Yeah, Maureen, it does take courage, but I think it was also born out of necessity. I don't know how much courage was involved. I mean, obviously some, but it was, yeah. So this next song that I'm going to do, obviously childhood trauma, it eats at you in different ways, and it impacts every area of your life, and including your self-esteem. And, you know, like those lines in that song where it said, you know, I want to forget, and all those memories, they burnt into my retina. And I drank a lot to try and forget, basically, and try and run away from all of those feelings of inadequacy and shame that were haunting me. And this next song that I'm going to do for you is a song that I actually wrote in 2020. Jeez, I thought it was like only last year. Jeez, time flies, right? But I wrote this because there was someone in my life that was going through a really hard time, and I was watching her, you know, make, I guess, some of the, hi Stuart, similar poor choices that I had made, and watching people judge her and turn their back on her because she was, you know, I guess, making choices they didn't agree with. And And because I knew what it was like to make some of those choices, I wrote this song because I just wanted to remind people to be kind to people who, you know, especially when they're behaving poorly, because that's usually when someone's at their worst. It's usually when they need support, and that poor behaviour is usually a symptom that there's some really horrible stuff going down in their life, and it's leaking out in that way. So this is, I guess, how I kind of felt about myself in that, and it was the love of the people around me that got me through that. So this is Where Is Grace? More trouble than I am worth, blood on my hands, face covered in dirt. No soap's gonna wash these sins away. I'll forever be paying for my mistakes. Redemption's lost its faith in me. I'm the fallen fruit from a poison tree, the sorriest sight you'll ever see. Don't waste your breath or time on me. Old voices coming late at night, old scenes played before my eyes. Where is grace when you need it? Where is mercy when this heart is crying out? Where is grace when you need it? To help this lost and lonesome woman when she's down. See her heart as it breaks. But where is grace? I've been to places that you wouldn't believe, seen some things that you couldn't conceive, hurt so badly that my heart can't heal, betrayed so badly I'm afraid to feel. I should have known better, but the blame's on me. I couldn't swim while I was sinking in a river of grief. Maybe a little bit of love would have set me free, but I settled with a bottle crying quietly. Old voices coming late at night. I'm trying hard, but it's a losing fight. Where is grace when you need it? Where is mercy when this heart is crying out? Where is grace when you need it? To help this lost and lonesome woman when she's down. See her heart as it breaks. But where is grace? It's funny how I get impacted by my own songs. Sometimes I just hear them differently, like I'm performing it and at the same time I'm listening and I go, oh, and I have these different reactions, I guess, to different parts of my songs, you know. But it's one of those things that it's so important to be kind to people, especially when they're clearly making really bloody bad decisions, because nobody makes those sorts of decisions, you know, like to drink themselves into a stupor or whatever it is that they're doing. Like, nobody does that because they're well and healthy and happy. So yeah, I know for me that it was really, really important. Those people who were kind to me probably saved my life. People who looked at me like I was better than I thought I was, and I saw myself through their eyes. It made a huge difference. I could see people treating me kindly, and I'm thinking to myself, why on earth would you? Like, I'm just such a piece of crap. Why would you be nice to me? And it rubbed off. All right, next song, shall we? Now, before I move any, I have a little request, this is going to sound like a bit of a weird one, but if any of you are willing to put a tip in my jar, that would be really handy for me. And I don't mean because I want your money. I've got a new, but I do want your money. Don't get me wrong. I would love a tip just for the sake of having a tip. But I have just put together a new tip jar system, and I don't know if it's working properly. I have put a tip in it myself, but it would just be really handy if anybody else could do that, because I want to see if, one, it's easy to work, if it's simple, and specifically if you've put a tip in my jar before, it would probably be the best, because then you can have something to compare it to. There's the link. I'll just pop that up. And I don't know why it's not. Oh yeah, there you go. Because if I would like to know how it notifies me, like if it notifies me on this end while I'm live, and if it sends you an email saying thank you. I put this system together. Technology is my friend and my foe. Hi Ned, how are you? Nice to see you pop up here. That is so cool. I miss you. Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you. I mean, even if it's just the smallest amount possible, that'd float my boat. I just want to see if it's working, and I would really appreciate that. All right, next song. Let is good words. Thank you, brain. All right, this next song that I'm going to do for you, it's a different pace. It's this is, I would guess, my get out of bed and shake off all of your shit feelings song. I wrote this because, you know, it's the pep talk I needed to hear, and so I guess I gave that pep talk to myself. It's called One Foot in Front of the Other. Today's the day I'm gonna get myself up out of this here bed. Today's the day that I forgive myself for all that I regret. Today's the day I make a list of all the things that I put off, 'cause I don't believe I'm good enough. And one foot in front of the other, one arm held high in the air, one step right after the other. I know I'll get there, I'll get there, oh I'll get there. Today's the day I'm gonna show myself just who I really am. Shed the doubt that's crippled me, pull myself up on my feet and stand. Today's the day I climb and leave this disheveled mess of me behind. And one foot in front of the other, one arm held high in the air, one step right after the other. I know I'll get there, I'll get there, I'll get there. And when I fall, 'cause everybody falls, I'm gonna dust myself and pick myself back up. I'm gonna know I don't have to do this climbing on my own. I won't worry just how far I've got to go. I'll take it slow, and one foot in front of the other, one arm held high in the air, one step right after the other. I know I'll get there, I'll get there, I'll get there. One foot in front of the other. Oh man, that hit home. That really got me right in the feels. That the line there, when I fall, because everybody falls, I'm gonna dust myself and pick myself back up. Oh, I can't tell you how many times I've done that. Good morning, John. Good morning, Joshua. Thank you, Maureen. I'm gonna have a look right now and let's see if it's worked. Oh, it did. Yes. Okay. Haha. Okay, let me have a look. Sorry, I'm just so excited. Here we go. Congratulations. Okay, all right. Amazing. So, sending me congratulations. Amazing. Thank you, Ned. Let's have a look. Thank you, Sandra, you bloody legend. And thank you, Maureen. That's amazing. Guys, I really appreciate it. Can you also let me know if you get an email that like thanks you for your tip? Because I'm really trying to streamline my work process and I want to make sure that people are like actually getting thanked properly. And I want to, now I think I need to just make sure that I'm getting notifications that don't say congratulations, and here's an email address. I want one that says to me, congratulations. Sure, that's fine. But gives me the person's name so I can go, oh, it was Ned. Oh, it was, instead of having to click into the emails. This is an admin thing that you guys really don't need to know about. But these sorts of things are the kind of things that I spend an exorbitant amount of time trying to streamline because I do many things. And there are many balls in the air and I continually drop balls. So anything that I can do that like kind of automates balls. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about balls now. This next song that I'm going to do, oh my God, I'm so embarrassing. Okay, I'm just going to have a little sip of water. I think I need water. Okay, right. So I do have a show coming up at Sussex Inlet Cinema this Sunday. And if I know that there's a couple of you here that I've that who are coming, and I'm really looking forward to this because one of the things that I have wanted to do for a long time is do shows in venues that are more like very listening orientated. I played at the Basement in Sydney a long time ago when I lived in the city, and that was really good because it was very much a dedicated space for music and for listening kind of things. Whereas you get a lot of live music venues that people are there to dance or people are there to have background music, good word. Oh, nice. That's so cool. Yeah, thank you, Corey. That's amazing. Yeah, that's nice to hear. Thanks for sharing that, Joshua. I appreciate that. I'll have to make sure that I say thank you to him myself. So, yeah, venues. Yeah, and I wanted to tour, but I don't really have a huge fan base. I have a fan base. It's small and committed, as my patrons know, but I don't have enough of a fan base to do ticketed shows in venues that are large, I guess. And I've wanted to do like theatres. I'm thinking that theatres would work and cinemas might be a go-to, because that's what people do. They go to those places specifically to sit and watch and listen to something. And I think that would be a really great space for me to be sharing some of my stories. And yeah, this first one at the cinema is coming up on Sunday, and I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully it goes really well, and I can take what I learn from the event away and do it again, and with the view that eventually that I'll be able to do that in cinemas elsewhere, specifically regional, I think, as well, because I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, yes, I missed the basement. I loved it. I didn't get to do it very often because I only did it when there was like songwriter nights on, like special songwriter nights. All right, anyway, next song, right? Here we go. This next song is a song that I wrote after someone was extraordinarily horrible to me. And they slandered me all over the interwebs, and got a nice cease and desist from the place because it was really, really aggressive and awful. And yeah, I wrote this song because the following day, after it all sort of unfolded, I realised just how cool and amazing that it is that I didn't take it all personally and let it really, really upset me, because I know that previously, a different point in my life, I would have taken that to heart. Hello, Mel. Hi. I would have taken it to heart, and I would have let it like break me, and it was really nice to to realise that I am in a space in my life now where I have enough well-earned self-respect and self-esteem to not be so dependent on the approval of strangers. And so I wrote this song. It's called The Long Way Round. I hope you like it, and I hope that if you care a little bit too much about what people say, that this inspires you a little bit to start working on how you feel about you, because if you feel good about you, what they think and say is not going to matter. Hi, Randall. I forgot to send you a video because at that time I was going to the songwriters retreat and life is mental. But Randall, you bloody sweetheart, I love you. Thank you so very, very much for my birthday flowers. That was like, I had one of the best birthdays this year because I had one of my friends give me some flowers, and I had you giving me flowers as well. And I've never had 2 bunches of flowers on my birthday. So thank you. And Mel, thank you also. You're raising a little gentleman. And I also loved my little video that you sent too. So I very much appreciate it. All right, so this is The Long Way Round, okay? Here we go. Oh, wait, before I do, I got another tip. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And I hope that this show is making you feel a little bit better. I know it can't actually make you feel physically better, but I hope that watching me trip over my words and say some really amazingly random crap is kind of at least slightly entertaining for you this morning. All right, this is The Long Way Round. I don't I don't care about what people say. I don't need some stranger's validation, 'cause those who know me know I tell it straight. I got 2 feet on that line and I'm walking all the time. It might just be the long way around. It might just be the long way around. I don't care for fame or fortune. This ego needs no glory days. I ain't riding on no tailcoat. I mean exactly what I say. I got 2 feet on that line and I'm walking all the time. It might just be the long way around. It might just be the long way around. So I don't need your admiration, your wisdom or your worship or your praise. And I'm free from all your condemnation, 'cause I'll face the Lord himself on judgment day. I got 2 feet on that line and I'm walking all the time. It might just be the long way around. It might just be the long way around. It might just be the long way around. I'm glad, Stuart. That's what I wanted. That's what I was trying to say. I'm glad you love it. Ned, I think you'd appreciate that, right? So, where am I going next? Let's have a look over here. I'm really hungry. I forgot to eat breakfast this morning. That's a thing for me. Some of you might already know, I recently got diagnosed with ADHD, and it's making a lot of sense. Oh my God. So if I don't actually stick to I have a very strict morning routine, which includes my pop coming to get me and take me for coffee and breakfast. And today we went to a different cafe, and the girls at my normal cafe at Inlet Eats, they usually make me a special breakfast that I've designed myself to make sure that I'm meeting my nutritional requirements for breakfast. And because it's part of my routine every day, it kind of forces me to make sure that 1/3 of my meals is remembered and scheduled and done, because otherwise I forget to eat. It's a thing for me, forgetting to eat, and self-care stuff kind of just falls out of my brain. So anyway, thank you to those of you who are leaving comments and joining in and participating. And thank you also to those of you who are kind of skulking off in the background, who are not comfortable making comments. I know some of you exist, because I know that some of you have told me that you exist and that you just don't want to see your name pop up, and that's absolutely fine. But thank you very much for watching anyway, and thank you to everyone who has put a tip in my jar. I very, very much appreciate it, and the comments and the sharing too. That floats my boat too. Daryl, hello. Yes, you might have mentioned that before, but you know what? We can always mention things like that over and over again. We creatives tend to need to hear it over and over again. So nothing wrong with repeating yourself there. This next song that I'm going to do, you may have heard previously. It was my first official single release back in 2020, and I wrote it a decade earlier. About someone who was, it was inspired by someone who was in a relationship that I found out it was a domestic violent relationship, and I wrote this song based on my experience, in the hope that, you know, even if I couldn't inspire her specifically, that, you know, maybe I could inspire somebody else. And I find that sometimes that's just how the songwriting works. You know, it might be that I'm sharing my story, or it might be I'm sharing someone else's story, and that hits home for somebody and helps them to make a decision, or helps them feel a little less lonely, or, you know, it impacts them in some way. And my hope for this song is it becomes a little bag-packing anthem for those who are in situations that they don't want to be in anymore. And, you know, it is called Guys Like You. And I am very keenly aware that the opposite happens as well. So if it's the opposite happening for you, just reverse the words, okay? And you use the same principles behind it. Here we go. Let's sing it. I found a couple of things: clothes, a diamond ring, and the back of a cupboard. Inside a little box, memories of us I'd yet to rediscover. And they're gathering dust, and I'm really not that fussed. Must have been important once, but girls like me don't need guys like you to make us bitter. Girls like me don't need guys like you to hold us down. We don't need your love, don't need your lies, your attitude, your alibis. Oh, girls like me we leave behind guys like you. I remember the night we met, I remember the things we said, I remember everything. How you turned into someone else, how it all went straight to hell. I remember well how I felt just like a fool for believing in you. Can't believe I trusted you, but girls like me don't need guys like you to make us bitter. Girls like me don't need guys like you to hold us down. Don't need your love, don't need your lies, your attitude, your alibis. Oh, girls like me we leave behind guys like you. Guys like you. I tried to forget, seems I haven't yet, but I just praise the Lord I left, 'cause girls like me don't need guys like you to make us bitter. Girls like me don't need guys like you to hold us down. We don't need your love, don't need your lies, your attitude, your alibis. Oh, girls like me will be just fine when girls like me leave behind guys like you. Guys like you. Guys like you. Oh, there you go. There you go. That is Guys Like You. I'm pretty sure that one is, the acoustic version is on my album, All the Mountains I Must Climb. It's the fifth song on there. Just thought I'd plug that. I don't even know if there's a link on my website that you can buy that yet, because anyway, that's on my list of things to do. It's a very long list. All right, I am so hungry. That's really good actually, because my appetite has been terrible. So I'm actually kind of glad for that. Okay, new song, guys. Those of you who are patrons would have heard the acoustic demo of this. I wrote this at a songwriters retreat recently with Lynn Botel, and we kind of sat down. I had a melody in my head that kind of just birthed itself the evening before, and the concept behind the song, and then we kind of sat down and fleshed it out, and we thought about all of the different ways that like specifically for me as a songwriter, you'll have people tell you that you need to get a real job. What's your backup plan? I still get asked, what are you going to do when you can't sing anymore, Michelle? Because notoriously we don't have super things like that, because we're self-employed and we're pretty useless when it comes to that kind of thing. When I say we, I mean me. And yeah, just this whole idea of, you've got to play it safe. You have to, do something different with your life. Like, music's not that important. And it's funny because as a songwriter, it's in every cell in my body that it doesn't matter whether I don't make any money at all. And frankly, I have patrons who support my work that kind of keep me accountable and moving forward with my plans. Hello, Ronnie. But I pour a ridiculous amount of my own money into music as well, whether it's, equipment and software and all of the associated things that go with it, to, things like keeping your website online and paying for that sort of stuff, studio time, strings, all of that kind of stuff. It does have an expense. Good morning, Hillary. And yeah, so I was thinking about Willy Wonka and Oompa Loompas actually, Maureen, when I was writing this, because it was like this. The idea is that you could dream a dream, and like, it's going to be difficult, but you can do that. And then the other one is that the other flip side of it is, or you could just not, and then what happens then? And so it's the fully produced version of this is going to be like nothing else I've ever done. I can hear so much happening in this song, and it gets stuck in my head crazily. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm actually going to play it for you. And then if you would like to hear the acoustic demo version, it is up on Patreon now. Excuse me. I'm just going to post the Patreon link. And I think you can listen to this one even if you're just on a free Patreon tier. So if you're not a patron and you still want to, and you're like, I don't really have money to do anything on a regular basis, you can still check it out. And I think there are a few different free posts that you can check out. Excuse me. But for me, keeping on chipping away at growing my Patreon is part of making that dream happen. And so it was really important for me to kind of capture this in some way. So here we go. Ready, spaghetti. This is called it's called Dream a Dream. You could dream a dream. It's harder than it seems. And until you break, if that's what it takes, You could dream a dream. You could hold it in your heart, wrap it up and keep it locked, like a secret ache inside. You trade it for your pride. Or you could dream a dream. You could heed the words they say, let them take your dream away. You could let them keep you small, never try it all. Or you could dream a dream. Technicolor light could bring your dreams to life. Build your castle in the sky, beyond the black and white. You could dream a dream. You could heed the words they say, let them take your dream away. You could let them keep you small, never try it all. Or you could dream a dream. Just stay comfortable. Sleep, don't dream at all. Keep it simple, play it safe. Take a pill to ease the pain. Or you could dream a dream. Harder than it seems. Bend until you break, if that's what it takes. You could dream a dream. There you go. That one is called Dream a Dream. Co-written with Lynn Botel. Hello, Mike. How are you going? Hello, Bert. Welcome. I was wondering if you were coming. I really I was hoping that I would see you today. It's been ages. Yeah. So that's my song, Dream a Dream, and it's up on Patreon now if you would like to check it out. Yes. So, last song for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the tips in my jar. Thank you all for commenting and saying hi and being here this morning. Yeah, I'm happy that you guys came along. All right. So for those of you who haven't yet, grab your tickets for the upcoming show at Sussex Inlet Cinema this Sunday. I am looking forward to seeing some of you there. Yeah, let's do this last song. This last song is a song that I wrote about my relationship with myself. I haven't always been very kind to myself, and in fact I've been my biggest critic and spent a lot of time tearing myself down and treating myself terribly. I didn't have many healthy models for self-care and what it means to look after yourself well, and you know, we don't thrive when we're neglected, and I definitely neglected myself. I neglected my needs, and I did not thrive. And it's something that I'm really, really learning from Canada. Yoo-hoo! Tibby's Tavern, hello. Yeah, and it's something that I have learnt to do, is this whole concept of self-love, what that looks like, and not a warm, fuzzy feeling, but a verb. How do I actually take care of myself? How do I make sure that I'm meeting my needs, eating my breakfast, etc.? And yeah, so I wrote this song about that. If these sorts of topics are things that you feel like you might need some more sort of content around, my blog is about to really have a lot more content coming through over at michellcashman.com. If you sign up to my mailing list, you will get that straight into your inbox each time it's come out. I would say weekly, but I think that it's monthly until I can find a schedule that's sustainable for me, given how many things I'm trying to do at once. So last song, Girl in the Glass. This is it. I hope that you like it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, a little bit of water. I know it's true, we ain't always been friends. I'll shut you out more than I've let you in. I've put you down when you've been the one who's been through it all, and you're still showing up. I've never seen the truth looking back, and all that I saw is all that I like. I've put you last, neglected your needs, cut you so bad, left you to bleed. But it's slowly sinking in just what my mission is, and why I've been given this heart. It's learning to love the girl in the glass. I used to see faults, all the defects in me. I didn't feel worth the air that I breathe. But each form in life, each fading scar is proof that I've lived. And there's a love in this heart, the memories I've made, lessons I've learned, I'm lucky to have. I'm starting to learn to like who I see when I look in the mirror and you're looking at me. It's always sinking in just what my mission is, and why I've been given this heart. It's learning to love the girl in the glass. It's slowly sinking in just what my mission is, and why I've been given this heart. It's learning to love the girl in the glass. Learning to love the girl in the glass. Oh, I'm learning to love the girl in the glass. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you love on the person that you see in the mirror this week, and making sure that you're looking after yourself and meeting your needs and making sure that you have every chance of thriving, right? Self-care is huge. Thank you, Mike. Thanks so much for joining me. So lovely to see you here. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. Bye, Ned. You have a fabulous day. And yeah, let's talk soon. I miss you. All right. That's it for now. I will be doing a Patreon live stream at some point during the week. I will let you know exactly when that is. People who are on my Patreon, people who are not on my Patreon, well, now is as good a time as any to join. And what I'll be sharing this week in the Patreon live stream is some behind the scenes stuff, some different things that I have been utilizing to formulate my plans and to manage all of the projects that I'm kind of working on all at once. So I will be sharing with you, and I'm looking forward to it, to seeing you guys. And yay. All right, that's it from me. Have a great week. I will see you next time. Bye.